Okay, so next figure to join my collection is this Nero Claudius 1/7 painted figure from the Type Moon Racing version. It has got the Type Moon sticker of authenticity. If I can just somehow get this in the shot, spin it there. Along with the +1 things at the bottom. On the side there's an open panel and a side shot of her. On the back there are some lovely shots of her with the sword and without it, because you can hold her in two different ways. We've again got a sticker of authenticity and the information, and yeah, she looks really good. So this was a figure I've just got off a collector on myfigurecollection.net. They are based in the UK, so I jumped at the chance to get this without having to pay extortionate shipping fees and customs. So I'm really excited for this. This also just means that I just need to get the Rinto Osaka of the set and I'll have all three, which is super exciting. So it has been opened, but it hasn't been displayed. He's just checked to see to make sure there wasn't any damage. So I am going to be lazier. I'm just going to cut through where he's restuck this down. So yeah, I absolutely love Nero as well, if you haven't heard me talk about her before. And this is the one of the set that I really wanted. I just went for the Saber one first because she came up so cheap on Mandarake. So pretty. I'll put that at the back there for a minute. So in the blister pack we have her here. She does look completely fine, and there has been lots of protection put in place. And it looks like there's some really nice shading on her, so I'm really excited to get her open. So I will be back in a moment with her set up. Okay, and I'm back. So I did have to try and get the Saber version, Saber Lily version, to try and work out how this goes on here. I looked at photos online, and there are so many different ways because these actually pivot, so it's hard to tell. But I have got her out with the kind of like flag or sword thing she's got at the moment, which is pretty nice. I may have to change Saber from having this umbrella because she gets in the way a bit. But let's take a look at Nero herself. So she's in really good condition, no issues there. I'm just going to take her off there a moment. But yeah, this actually slots in quite easily, and there's some really nice detail along here with some nice shading towards the bottom. In certain areas we've got the Osaka Type Moon Racing 27 on there. Now if we look at Nero herself, trying to gently move in, her face looks gorgeous and I love the smug expression there. Her hair looks really nice with some nice gradient in there, and her bow looks nice and shiny and glossy like the rest of her clothes. The red jacket is really nice. I really like these, they're really cute. And she's also got this red and black like bralette on. And coming down, there's some nice tones to her skin, and her nails on her hand are also really nicely painted. The detail on the belt is also really nice, and the shorts. And she does have her little peephole at the back, which is actually sculpted really nicely as well. And I love the boots on these figures, they look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm so hyped to get her. So I'm going to try and put her back on the base. She doesn't seem to go down as far as I'd like. There we go. There we go. Right, so that's perfect. Right, so if we put them together, they actually look really nice side by side. On the images, for some reason, they have Nero more tilted like this, so her foot's on Saber's base, and I'm not really quite as much of a fan of that. Like, I think she looks perfectly fine with her foot back here, and you get to see more of her face then as well. But yeah, really like the look of them together. They look really good. There is like a little, I don't know if you can see that from here, there's a little hole in the base for the sword flag thing to go into. But yeah, she was absolutely a good catch for me because I didn't have to pay the extra shipping and customs. Nero is actually my favourite of the three. And yeah, so I'm going to take some good shots of her on her own and some little film clips with them together, so you can see how they start to look together anyway. Thanks for watching.